I just feel like we've been on the older women for a long time now, and this is a woman making statements about how, you know, older women, like they're you know, kind of picky and things like that. But there have been men trying to tell women for a very, very long time, right? And it's sort of like what you said. Like I think a lot of this shit boils down to money,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And feeling like these women want to date their financial equal,
Them niggas
but
ain't checking for you.
they're not. And it's to tell a woman that you can't you can't really tell them that, because you know, you got to understand that this generation of women, they grew up on like Disney movies and happily ever after, so
Yeah, but
there is a
them
Prince
Disney
Charming for
princesses
them.
wasn't old. The old people were the witches. The old ladies were the witches. You could go out and get all the BBLs and the wigs you want.
You could say that, but they still think that they're the princess.
All right.
They are the prize. They're
Yeah.
the princess. That's
You
what they
looking more like
feel.
Ursula in the face, but that's all right. You put that makeup on in front like you Ariel if you want.
But these are smart women. These are accomplished women. But one thing that they don't realize is that even when it comes down to income, they make way more than the majority of the country, right?
Mm.
So the likelihood of them dating a man that makes less than them is very, very high. Specifically, like we're speaking to specifically to black women, right? Because you're gonna hear all the stats about how they're out, um, their education is way higher than black men, and they're starting to move up as far as as far as income and things like that. But if you're making 200, 300, $500,000, you're probably in the top 10 percentile of all earners in the United States of America. So the chances are is that if you want to date a black man or have a black family,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna run across a man that makes less money than you. The likelihood is that. And I think all the characteristics that you said were good, but just because a man doesn't make as much money as you doesn't mean he's not ambitious. And he's gonna stay where he's at financially. Um, and I feel like women should just accept the fact that, yo, I'm not gonna, you know, like you could find a great looking guy,
Play
great
the
looking
game the
guy,
right way, man.
you know, a good looking, attractive guy, whatever, that has mad characteristics, but you just make more money than him. Like, what's the big deal?
They
I don't understand what the big deal
they
is.
want to play. They want to play the big dog game, but still have chivalry.
You can't have it both ways.
You can't have it both
You
ways.
can't have it both ways,
you
man.
can't be the big dog and still want. You can't want every like you're gonna have like God. We never had it like that. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the party. We've been dealing with this shit forever. Like you know what I mean. Like this is reality now. Child support, alimony, all these things. Welcome to the club. More money, more problems. Big said it a long time ago, yo.
Exactly.
Welcome to the club. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And listen, adjust and stop fronting. You know what I mean? Because you could go get that BBL or put that wig on, but no one ain't trying to take Jackie Harris to that damn barbecue. You know what I mean? Like we ain't trying to do it, dog. Like yo, like niggas want that. You know, want that nice thing. You know what I mean? Especially if niggas got some means to them.
Yeah.
Want that nice thing? They ain't going like, you know.
What? You're right. That's the biggest problem. I think the biggest problem is that they want to do what they want to do, but they still want to have chivalry and be treated like women, right? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. This should always be treated like women.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the guys that will treat them like women or that's available to them might not make as much money as them. And I don't think that money should be the determining factor to say, all right, I'm gonna have a family, I'm gonna have children. If I can't find a guy that is financially my equal, I'm not gonna have a family. I'm not gonna get married.
Well, it's simple math, Ron. It's men don't hit their earning potential in their lifetime until they're about, they say, about 40 to 55.
Yeah.
If women are to follow in those same footsteps, those are your years when you aren't fertile.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were going to meet a man and court a man at that time, how are you gonna have a family with this man when you're playing the same game with different weaponry?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want to discourage you from being great and for following your purpose. But
That's what we don't want to do.
we don't want you. We don't want to do that because honestly, we need you to be great. We need the lawyers. We need the judges. We need the surgeons. We need the doctors. We need you.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to play both games while you're rising to the top. You got to be able to
pass those genes on too. We want you guys to pass those genes on.
Absolutely.
You know, like, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like overall, I think that based on the crop of women that are out there and the standards that they set, we might be, you know, semi depopulating our race in a sense. It's like a lot of women is like, yo, if I can't get a specific type of man to procreate with, I'm not gonna do it.
What is happening to white people now? It's happening. White people got too smart to reproduce, and their numbers are dwindling because of that. Because everybody feels like, okay, I don't want to have children until I have enough money. Then they age out of having children.
Yeah.
You know, so their numbers are dwindling, and we're following right behind them. And
we follow behind everything that they do.
You know, I hope we added value with this conversation. I ain't want to come across. We actively don't want to really come across as, you know, we want to be entertaining, but we do want to add some value. So,
but we don't want to kick 40+ year old.
Nah, not even.
We don't want to keep doing that.
Not even.